What's up, Dwayne Nation? I'm talking about a guy who I feel like a lot of people are kind of high on because he had a really strong 2024 season. It is Jeudy. I do not like what is going on in Cleveland this year. For him, yes, he is the number one guy heading into this year, but the big concern, who is his quarterback? You got Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. None of the above really excite me. Obviously, Joe Flacco is probably my favorite for fantasy, but I don't think it's going to work out regardless. I think even if it's Flacco, they're going to lose all of their early games. They have a very tough schedule to start the season, and so he's going to get benched, and then they're going to throw in Kenny Pickett or a rookie. Jeudy is in for a slide this year, and because if you look at last year, he was wide receiver 11 at the end of the year, but it was because Jameis was his quarterback. In games where Jameis wasn't there, weeks 1 through 7, he was the wide receiver 57, and then in the last 3 weeks of the season, he was the wide receiver 51. So he needed a pass-heavy guy who could get, is going to super target him. That's not going to happen here in Cleveland. Plus, in those big games that he didn't have Cedric Tillman, who was injured, so he's returning. You got Njoku, who's in his final season, of course. Deontay Johnson added, he's fine or whatever. They drafted Harold Fannin, but I just think it's going to be a little bit more mucky. I think also they might look to run it a little bit more. You got Quinshon Judkins, you got Dylan Sampson, Jerome Ford still there. So I have a lot of doubts for Jeudy heading into this season. 34% of this man's points in 2024 were from 2 football games. So there's a lot of doubts I have for Cleveland, period, and that affects Jeudy heading into next season. I am not drafting him anywhere.